Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is lesson 284. The title of today's lesson is Prefer A to B, not prefer A then B. Yeah, sometimes students of ESL will sometimes say that they prefer one thing than another, where you should be saying you prefer one thing to another. So let's take a look here. So we prefer one thing to another, not then. Okay, look at the first example. Of course, with the X, this is wrong. So a student might say, I prefer coffee than tea. No, you can't just say it that way. So normally you would say, I prefer coffee to tea. So you prefer one thing to another. All right, let's look at the next note here. You can, however, say that you prefer one thing rather than another. Maybe this is where the confusion comes in. Maybe students have heard rather than and they just forgot about rather and they're just using then. So again, let's look at more examples. Here with the check, this is correct. I prefer coffee rather than tea. Yeah, that's fine. All right, and 3 more examples here. I prefer morning classes than night classes. No, you can't just say it like that. The next 2 with the checks, these are correct. I prefer morning classes to night classes. So you prefer one thing to another. Or the last one here, I prefer morning classes rather than night classes. That would be fine too. All right, good. I hope you got it. I hope it's clear. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.